Try some Jambo, everyone. Alright, Jambo means hello for those who didn't know.
Hello.
My name is Carl. I'm going to be your safari guide for today's photo safari in Harambe Wildlife Reserve. Take a look above your head. You're going to find a lovely animal spotting guide up there. It's a great way to see what kind of cool animals you might find on the reserve today. As your driver, I'm going to spot and identify as many animals for you as possible. If I miss any, I'll go to Matata. No worries, that's the names aboard. This way you can also spot and identify the animals. Right now, we are getting ready to head on into this first area of the reserve, the Little Ituri Forest. It's home to a lot of very well camouflaged animals. Their natural colors and markings will help them blend in very well. Make sure to keep a sharp eye out. Oh, sit on your right already, that was quick. There's a large brown animal over on your right side. This is called an okapi. Believe it or not, the okapi is the only known living giraffe relative. This member of the giraffe family was not discovered by Western science till about 1901. They've only been known close to 100 years. Wow, just got in the reserve seeing something like that. Excellent start. Now, the watering hole is also a very important gathering spot. You can imagine, the animals get thirsty. It's about why I found something. But personally, I like coming down here as less plants in the way. Oh, if you look behind the logs on your left, there's a black rhino hanging out.
Rhino, mira, rinoceronte.
Black rhinoceros going about 3,000 pounds with 35 miles an hour. They're fast and powerful. Unfortunately, big target of poaching and being killed illegally for their horns, and now there's less than 5,000 left on the whole planet. So I'm very happy to find them alive and well. The large tan antelope on your right side is a greater kudu. Male kudu have horns on their head. Female kudu do not. A few ladies on the right there. They're the second tallest of the antelope. And the orangish colored antelope up ahead on the right are the bongos. Bongos are the ghosts of the forest, so very shy. The horns are tilted backwards. This lets them plow through the underbrush without getting snagged. There's such a quiet environment in the forest. Loving the activity so far. Now let's go ahead and try making our way on down to the Sabi River next. Usually get a lot of good views down that way. The Sabi River is an excellent spot for finding animals like hippos. The hippopotamus can hold its breath about 8 minutes at a time. You never know if the head will be above water. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. By the logs way up ahead, I see some ground logs under the surface. There's probably hippos.
Oh, look at the hippo.
Oh, that's a hippo. It's a hippo.
There's a whole bunch of hippos on your left over here as well. The big white birds on the island to your left are pink-back pelicans. Those pelicans get a bright pink back in the mating season. The hippos are going to be hanging out in the water most of the days. They are avoiding the hot African sun. Normally, if you come here in the evening, you can even find them walking out of the water. going over the bridge up ahead, take a look to your left, to your right side. Some Nile crocodiles swim right here. The Nile crocodiles get over 16 feet long. They're pretty big. Alright, looks are back on solid ground. We're now making our way on down to the savannah. It's home to a lot of the more famous animals like giraffes, elephants, lions, cheetahs, and other creatures like that. Once you're out of the forest, there's going to be a lot less plants in the way to get a great view of the animals. Here's a pretty cool looking tree on the right. This is the baobab tree. Baobab tree can go 9 months of the year without any leaves on them. They can live for thousands of years. You'll see a few of them out here. They're pretty cool. Up on top of the hill, those Serengeti grasslands going to stretch for thousands of miles across East Africa. It's home to millions of migrating animals every year. Gray animals way out by that forest trail on your right are the wildebeest.
Oh, I see them.
Wildebeest are also known as gnu, spelled G-N-U, referring to the grunting sound they make. Things get a little trafficy up ahead, but that's a great sign of the activity.
Oh, I
out
see
here.
a tree. They're walking across the road.
I'm not what you're going to say, man. I'm your son.
Look over here on our left side. There's some of the African wild dogs hanging out. A little tricky with the plants. Make sure sitting down, please. The wild dogs are the African painted dogs. They're a branch off of the canid family. They're not quite dogs. They are related.
Yeah.
Despite the size, they're one of the most successful predators out here. They'll chase their prey down to exhaustion.
Oh, I see a giraffe.
There's a cattle over here on your left side with the huge horns, the Angoli cattle. Those horns get around 4 feet long.
Is that a cattle?
All these orangish cones of earth that keep popping out of the ground are termite mounds. Termites make dirt, mud, clay, other debris like that. The mounds harden like concrete, they're quite solid. Brown antelope up ahead of us on the left are sable antelope. The males are a dark black color, these females are a lighter brown color. And you can see the giraffe hanging out. A group of giraffes is called a tower of giraffes. You have the whole tower coming up, man. The adult male giraffes get about 18 to 20 feet tall. They're the tallest of the animals. Like their cousins, the okapi giraffes have really long tongues. They can reach out around a foot to grab at the branches. The littler giraffe was born at about 6 feet tall and still has quite a bit of growing to do.
A ver, ready, ma? Mira, 1, 2, 3.
giraffe, I can giraffe, I can giraffe. Come on, more giraffe. More giraffe, I giraffe, big giraffe.
Even in all these wide open areas, a lot of the animals do like hiding in the tall grasses. It always helps keep an eye out.
8 giraffe.
So the wildebeest on the right there.
Save me on your side.
The name wildebeest is from the Afrikaans language and it means wild beast, similar how it's spelled in English.
Come in the film. Oh, there's a wall. Oh, look, there's another one.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and try making our way into the forest again, but this time we're going to try to use it as a bit of a shortcut. I've been hearing some pretty good animal spotting rumors about the other side of the stretch of forest, so love to get you there as soon as possible. Might be a good way to lose traffic too, that's always a bonus.
Oh, there's an orange thing. That's geographs.
Oh, look behind the tall grass on your right, there's an elephant.
Elephant.
To make sure you're fully
I see
seated.
an elephant.
This is a younger bull elephant male. Elephant herds are a matriarchal society where the mommies and ladies rule the herds. Males will leave at about 13 years of age and hang out on their own like that. And on your left side, there's also mandrills. Mandrills are the biggest monkeys in Africa. They have about 100 pounds as a mature adult male. They're well known for bright red, blue, and gold face and bottom. They're quite colorful. Since both the male and the female elephants do have the tusks, unfortunately it does make them target for poaching. It's never any good. Glad we saw at least one so far. So the bridge here doesn't have a posted weight limit, so what we do is we go poly, that means very slowly. It's a little rusty, but if you keep your fingers crossed, it usually works. Leroy! I did not cross the fingers. Always listen to Jack. Alright, looks to me to the red clay pits. The river used to blow through here, and that left a lot of mud, so it's a great spot for animal tracking. There's definitely some elephant tracks, the vertical lines on either wall or elephant tusk marks. Elephants scrape away the clay and they eat it, which gives them lots of minerals in their diet. Oh, there's just another elephant in the distance. Oh, listen to the whole herd's coming up ahead. It looks like a tiny elephant by the dirt pile. We'll try to get you closer.
look at the baby elephant.
Baby.
Alex, look at the baby elephant. No. So adorable. Oh, what do you mean?
I
Oh.
two of them. Yeah, they can play with stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Flamingos! Oh, the flamingos are right there. Mom. Wait, flamingo.
There's a bunch of greater flamingos on your left side. They're the largest flamingos and about 5 feet tall and one of the lightest pink. Of course, their pink is under their wings.
Is the tower up there bigger than the Eiffel Tower? I mean, bigger than the...
There's a big mud hole on your left ear, and lots of animals out here love the mud. They're gonna roll in it, dries their body, and works kind of like sunscreen. Oh, way out to your right side, there's some white rhinos hanging out.
Oh, I see them.
En el piso hay un
You notice the white rhinos are like the exact same color as the ground. That's because they've been rolling in the mud. Under the dirt, they're actually a blackish gray color like any other rhino. They're also much more sociable than other rhinos. You find them in those groups called crashes of rhinos.
Beaches.
Oh, look way up on the hill to your left past the log. There's a cheetah laying out up there. The cheetahs are the fastest of the land mammals. On average, they go at about 60 miles an hour. That's pretty quick. They also rely a lot on their eyesight. A bit of a daytime predator. That's unusual because a lot of the big cats are going to be a lot more on the nocturnal side, right? In the evening.
Midway up there.
Oh, yeah, I see them.
So there's a coalition of cheetahs in there.
Oh, I can see that. Well, she is
Oh, I see
dead.
one.
Oh wow, take a look at the edge of the rocks way up ahead. There's a lion hanging out.
Lion King.
A lion.
This is a male lion with a fluffy mane on his head. The female lionesses are much more streamlined. And the lions, they're very nocturnal. They remain inactive 18 to 20 hours a day. You're pretty lucky to find it this time of day. Oh, yeah, let's see more than one.
Bones, AJ, bones.
León. Uy, mira, hay dos.
Look, bones.
There's some zebras up ahead of us on the right side. Should be able to get another view of them by the roadway over there. Also not a huge fan of hanging out between lions and zebras.